Welcome to the Roofing and Exteriors Influencer Series. I'm Chief Editor Rachel Williams. Throughout this series, we'll be bringing you video interviews filmed during the International Roofing Expo from thought leaders. On this episode, I'm speaking with John DeRosa, who's Director of Contractor Training and Business Development for SRS Distribution, Inc. John, thank you for joining me.
Thanks. It's great to be here. Thank you for the opportunity.
Absolutely. I wanted to start off by asking you about something that you've previously talked about, which is the idea of accountability being a crucial part for any salesperson. Can you explain what you mean by that?
Yeah, accountability is important pretty much in every aspect of life. We need to take complete ownership of our outcomes, and we need to make sure that, when we're focused particularly on sales, one of the things I like to recommend to salespeople is that you don't want to look for reasons to excuse poor performance. You want to focus more on the results and the stuff that you need to do to drive those results. Accountability, like we hear salespeople all the time say things like, I don't have the right leads, or I don't have the right product, or I don't have the right price, or they do things like they blame the competition, or they blame the customer for being too cheap. And I'm not trying to undermine those challenges, because those are real. We do have low price competitors, we do have cheap customers. But the thing that I often ask salespeople to focus on are, what are the things that we can do within our own power and control that will enable us to be successful in spite of those challenges? Because once I've identified the steps that I can take, the things that I can control, that's going to put me in a much better position to achieve the results that I want. So in the end, I would suggest, if you're going to step up and say, hey, I won the sale because I'm a great salesperson, you should also be willing to say, I lost the sale because maybe I didn't do something right. That's where our growth comes from. That's the importance of accountability.
Okay, and some additional advice that you've given is the concern of having the word salesperson be a bad word or a harmful thought. What's behind that?
Yeah, it's an issue not only in our industry, it's an issue in all different types of industries. Look, if we ask people, what are the images that come to mind when I say the word salesperson, we generally hear very negative images. We hear things like pushy, blue suede shoes, used car, and some of those things can cut rather deep, where we hear things like liar, dishonest, untrustworthy. Nobody wants to be seen as a liar or pushy or untrustworthy. So what happens is when people go into sales, they're trying desperately to hold true to their values. We're raised to be selfless, to live with integrity, to be honest, to be focused on helping others, right? And then we're put into a sales situation, and our image of sales actually contradicts those values, and our values are always going to win. So at the end of the day, what winds up happening is people who say, I don't want to be seen as a salesperson, or I'm not a typical salesperson, what that basically means is that they're suffering from a negative image of sales. And I would challenge reps to think about that, because if you think selling is a dirty word, you're going to do everything within your power to distance yourself from that, which means you're not going to sell.
So how does SRS benefit by providing training programs to your contractor network?
Yeah, look, as a distributor, national distributor, we have a vested interest in the success of our customers. At the end of the day, if we can help our customers grow their business 20%, we're going to benefit from that in the end. So I think that it goes a long way, obviously, to help us achieve our growth goals, but more importantly, it helps to really add value to the relationship that kind of transcends that traditional, distributor-customer relationship. We really do want to, and it's a buzzword that's overused in our industry, the word partner, but we really do think it's necessary for us to partner with customers. If there's anything that we can do to help our customers win, to succeed, to grow, we want to be a part of that, because that's really the value of the industry from a relationship perspective. We also think it creates win-win outcomes. The customer wins, they grow their business, we win because we grow our business with them. So it's just the right thing to do.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your time today, John. I've enjoyed speaking with you.
I loved it. Thanks so much. Anytime.